Hello everybody, my name is Jeff. Last video was too long, so we're going to try this again. Not to give away my age, but the graduation test was my granddaughter's. This is my NKJV set. Very proud of the humble lamb. And then I love the blue letter in McLaren as well. I think more publishers should bring out the blue. It's so much easier on the eyes. That's my King James pile. I got two premieres there. Premium, I'm sorry. There's two premium in my NKJVs. My Skylar PSQ, and then of course the Humble Lamb. Oh, and I do have this is Lambskin Reference Bible NKJV. Moving on over, I've got my PPRs from Steadfast. These are in LSB. Goat skin, Italian calf, and then another goat skin, and then the goat skin verse by verse. And then we go down to Thin Line ESV, Alpha. I got the Diadem, and then this here, big shout out. This is from Memphis Bibles and Rebind. Pastor Jay there. You can Google him and get on his website. He's currently got Bibles for sale. I've got two of his, this one, and then I have a large print compact that he did. It looks just like the colorway on Desert Camel from Skylar. And speaking of Skylar, this is my Travarius right here, and then this is the Jesus Bible by Zondervan. I thought it was real pretty, so I got it. And then of course the PSQ is a perfect Goldilocks size, 8.5 by 8. 5.5, excuse me, by 8, which is kind of my go-to size. You know, I got the handy size and the verse by verse and the LSB, which is, they are correct. It's basically just an update of the NASB 95, which is my kind of go-to study because of the direct word for word. That's my CSB here. These are NASB 2020s, and these are my 95s, which I wish I had more. I've got 95s in study Bibles, but not in actual carry. Here's my NIV. That's actually my bedtime Bible. I just brought it in here for the video. That's Skylar Zondervan. Shout out to Zondervan. That new Buffalo they're using. Man, if you wouldn't know it was Buffalo, you'd think you were calfskin. It's so soft and flexible. And then the Skylar Quintel. Me and the wife, all grandkids. Of course, talking about my age again. My study Bibles. Didn't purchase these really for the translation. My go-to translation, like I say, for study is NASB 95, or what I'm using right now is the MacArthur LSB. More or less I use these for the commentary. I have the NKJV, basically full color in the whole by Holman, which is the NKJV full color by Thomas Nelson, just their version. Then there's the ESV Archaeology Bible, and then I have a MacArthur from Thomas Nelson. That's NASB 95. These are some giveaways that I do. And I have some out in the truck that are in a box that I just kind of hand out when I see strangers. Just ask them if they want a Bible. It's my thing, I guess. Anyhow, here's my NKJV full color study Bible. And then the Ryrie, Dr. Ryrie was a very smart man. Like I said, it's more for the commentaries than the actual courses. This is in the NASB 95. I've got a waterproof Bible for my boat, and then there's the Buffalo large print compact, which is the one that I bought rebound from Memphis Bibles. It's in the truck. I have a goatskin pocket Bible that I keep in my lunchbox. And then I got the ESV Men's Study Bible. Then some more study Bibles, all for reference. That new KJV that's a pretty neat Bible. I like the way they kind of just underline a real difficult word and they put in the English word underneath it so you know exactly what they're trying to tell you. These two MacArthurs I picked up, I don't remember where, but they were just, tried my hand at, been doing some fiddling with ribbons and whatnot, so I did a little art gilding and they come out great. I got some still photos of these. It's got red under gold on them. They come out real nice. But anyhow, that's my Bible collection. Just so y'all know when I'm commenting, I have a little bit of an idea of what I'm talking about. And yes, Tim, I got your book. It only took 3 hours to read it. It's a great book. You could learn a lot from it. Let's see. A little backstory, just kind of like the Memphis Bibles. I'm going to give a little shout out to Truth for Life Foundation. It's a foundation. They get these Bibles from Crossway, and I'm assuming they're donated by Crossway. But you could pick these up on their website for $35. They sell everything at cost. I've got a bunch of Bible study and workbooks that I picked up from Truth for Life. I try to go in at least once a month and make a donation. And then these Bibles are really, really nice. The top grain brown. And for the money, you can't go wrong. So I use these for giveaways for adults. My Bibles I give to children, they're the True Tone, imitation leather and stuff like that. And then I got the new Catholic Bible for a friend if he ever shows back up in the town in the goatskin. So I've got my my share of premium Bibles, but I also have non-premium Bibles that I really enjoy. I got another ESV Bible here that I did a blackout on. It was just this is just True Tone. That's one thing I like to do. I like to take I guess you call it a gift Bible or a gift, I guess. I don't know what they call them, but just a standard $20 Bible and put some nice ribbons in it. And I'm going to start doing a little art gilding. I don't know how good I'm going to do on these smaller Bibles. Those big MacArthur Bibles came out great. But anyhow, that's my video. So y'all know that I'm not just blowing smoke when I get on and comment on some of your Bible videos. And then the translations. I've did a little dabbling in that too, so I know a little bit about the translation. And it's just sad that everybody wants to argue over what's best and what ain't best. So many people have saying, Dr. Wallace, one of the major translators from the Dallas Seminary, has been doing it forever. He'll tell you the same thing. I'm going to agree with him. There is no perfect translation. Being in the military, I've been around the world, and I could tell you, it doesn't matter what country you're in. When you try to actually translate something in English, you're going to have a problem. Even Germany, they have a word bitte. Depending on how you use that word, it could mean several different things. You could put it in a sentence, you could say excuse me. Use it in a sentence to say thank you. Use it in a sentence to say please. So just like the Greek and the Hebrew and everything, there's probably 10 different ways that you could say one word. So we're all Christians. Let's just deal with it. All your modern English is going to have the verses removed from the text that's not in the critical text, only because they're older than the Textus Receptus. But they're not missing, people. they're in the footnotes. I think that the publishers should actually keep them in the text and do like my go-to Bible, Lockman, with the NASB 95, and leave it in the text. Just put brackets in it so you know to go down to the notes, if you don't already know, to go down to the footnotes and see the reason why it's bracketed. That way there's no arguments, oh, this void verse is missing. Let's just keep it simple. Just keep it in the Bible, in the text, and just put your footnotes in for it. It's not hard. It's not rocket science. And I'm not going to comment on updates. If they feel they need to update their translation, that's their update, their committee. That's their deal. I will say that at my age, I was actually stationed in Germany when AFES, the Post Exchange store, finally in 1985. The translation came out in 84, but the New King James Version. Before that, I carried the good old King James. The NASB was around, but it wasn't very popular, or I hadn't heard about it. And the others, the RSVs and stuff, the King James was the only one I knew. So with that being said, guys, we just need to just chill with each other. So you read the NIV, great. That's great. Like I say, that my NIV, it's here for the video. It's normally my bedside Bible just because it's an easy read. I have the NLT in the study Bible. But there again, to be honest with you, I didn't purchase the study Bible for the translation. I purchased that study Bible for the content of it. That is an awesome study Bible. As far as archaeology, comments, I mean, it's right up there. So, like I say, I have my go-to, but I have at least one of all the translations, or the major ones. I do have a copy of the Message, just for reference purposes. I do have an NLT Bible, like I say, and then I've got a new MEV. I'm not quite sure how that's going to turn out, if it's going to pick up, because they had a lot of problems with it. I know Tim Nichols is doing a big thing on it. You might want to check his channel out and get more idea on it. But anyways, that's it with my, and like Tim Nichols, I'm not Catholic, but I sure do think that's just cool. You can't do any better than that, I think. So anyways, God bless you guys, and hopefully this video is not too long and I can actually upload it. God bless you, and have a great day, guys.